Okay, it's Mindset Monday, you guys. Hopefully, you had an incredible weekend, did something you really enjoyed, whether that's taking a nap, taking a walk, just living your life. Um, Hopefully, it was wonderful. And of course, today we step into Mindset Monday. As we always talk about, we have the mindset pillar, the fitness pillar, and the nutrition pillar. Every one of those are important. However, if the mindset pillar is suffering, the other two you'll be struggling with the other two. So I am always inspired by the Mindset Monday topic, everything about it. And so I'm going to get right into it, share a couple of things at the very end. For those of you that have been praying for my mom, who's 95, at the very end, I'll give you just a little update on that. But let's step into this, you guys. I'm fired up. So we're featuring, I love to feature within our 55 plus family, DDPY 55 plus family, that Facebook group that they gave us, right? Which I don't know, I didn't look, but we're nearing up to the 1,000 mark now. We're probably about 950 of us just in these few weeks have found our way here together. So thank you to DDPY for knowing that this was a great thing to give us. I love to feature within here. I love to feature those that I'm reading constantly. So many amazing posts. Actually, even those of you that are just leaving the comments to the posts, and that's what you feel led to do instead of posting on your own, those are phenomenal. You guys are cheering each other on, giving great wisdom with answers. It's powerful. I'm going to feature one. If you haven't noticed her yet, here's a gal named Karen Ann Lothrop. Lothrop. Last name is Lothrop. Karen, I love many of the things that you have posted, but specifically, there's one that relates so much to mindset, and that is where she goes. You have to look up some of her things. They're phenomenal. But this one post she did just recently said, "Today I got to impart DDP wisdom." She got to impart it on her 11-year-old granddaughter. And the quote that she gave is that she got from DDP himself: "Don't get upset when you don't get results when you didn't put in the work." So it's pretty profound. If you're upset, but you have not put in the work, then is there really room to complain? So I love that Karen is owning that. That's her quote. As a matter of fact, today below this post, I love it if you guys give what's a quote for you that kind of is your go-to quote that you keep in your head. For me, it's "I am teachable and I am motivated," meaning I always know I have more to learn, and motivated meaning I'm not relying on someone else to pick Pam up. When I get up in the morning, I decide to pick me up, right? So I'm not waiting for someone else to do that for me. I fight to get the joy, fight to get the wisdom. And then the other quote for me is, "I'm a turtle in my own race." I say that all the time to myself because I'm not looking to compete with anyone else. These are my own goals, my own life. So I'm inspired by other people's goals, but they're not mine, right? So I'm the turtle in my own race. But if you could, in the comment today, give a quote that seems to be a steering ship for you right now, would be great. But anyhow, Karen, so she went on to share how that quote, she passed that quote on to her 11-year-old granddaughter. You have to see this post, it's really great. But her 11-year-old granddaughter was in a turkey trot race today, she said. And the granddaughter only did 1 day of training to get ready to be in this race. And the granddaughter was, in fact, what she did is taekwondo. So, but there were others in the race, of course, that were cross-country kids that were in the race. But of course, her granddaughter was taekwondo, which would not necessarily build up endurance. So her granddaughter did, however, come in 14th place, but only the top 10 got prizes. So she was able to impart with her granddaughter, "Hey, you didn't really necessarily put in the work to get in that top 10, but you could next year." And phenomenal advice that she passed on to her granddaughter to set a goal for next year. So I don't know how many of you go on in with the Mindset Mondays that are in our app that DDP posts all the time. They are phenomenal. I spent the other day, I was just going in watching one right after another. I don't know why, but I never noticed that he has Rudy Ruettiger is in there. And my husband and I happened to have hosted Rudy Ruettiger one time. He came into a Coliseum to speak, and we were picked as his hosts for the weekend. What a phenomenal guy. Great heart, simple thought process. He's just there to serve. Very humble man. And I didn't know that within here, DDP himself, which I call, of course, Coach, but Diamond Dallas Page, and he are friends. So in the Mindset Mondays on your app, you guys, there's multiple interviews that DDP has done with him. And I'm going to show you one, because I thought, well, everything within the Mindset Monday is powerful. But I'm going to share a piece of one of them as it relates to just specifically mindset. Okay, so we're going to go. Whoops, I always have to click one thing. Yeah, you guys know I'm special. A slow one in the class. Okay. Anywho, okay, Mindset Monday, right? We're going to go on. And of course, here on this picture, you see, so Karen Ann Lothrop is there on the bottom left corner, her husband, and that's her 11-year-old granddaughter that she has passed this quote on, that she's impart the DDP wisdom onto that granddaughter. How many of us know we can make a big difference? The more we increase our ability to walk in wisdom, knowledge, and breakthroughs, we can pass that on to our grandchildren or anyone we know, right? Now, the video clip I'm going to show you is this one right here. So Rudy Ruettiger is on the left. And this specific one, I'm going to give you just a moment's clip from, because I never give you the whole thing. You need to go there and listen. This particular one, I think, is 11 minutes long. I'm just going to give you an infomercial. But this one is about patience, positivity, and setting goals. Patience has everything to do with what Karen just advised her granddaughter to do for next year, right? She didn't get in the top 10, but patience and investing the effort into walking more for the next year's race, right? It's all about patience and positivity and setting the goal for next year. Honey, you can do this. So I'm going to share that with you. And of course, on the bottom right is the actual movie that was made of Rudy Ruettiger's journey. It's powerful. If you haven't seen that movie, my word, you're really missing out, because it's an awesome movie. Okay, so here I have the app open. I actually put it to the spot I want you guys to hear. And I'm only going to give you an infomercial of this, but I'm going to show you how you can get onto the app to find this and others, obviously. Okay, here we go. Listen up for just this quick little clip.
How hard, and I know, how hard is it to actually make a movie? Like, get someone to believe in your dream.
Impossible.
Yeah,
That's the word.
that is.
Impossible.
Especially when you're talking about, was it Sony? Who was your
Sony was the studio, but to get to Sony took 10 years. To get to 3 minutes. Columbia took 3 minutes to pitch the movie. Took 10 years to pitch.
Hold a second here. Just remember what he said a word earlier. Patience. Example. You didn't beat up your body in 10 minutes. You beat up your body for a lifetime that brought you here. The pain and the suffering is not going to go away right away. You gained all that weight. You didn't do it in an afternoon.
Right.
You did it over years. Now you can change your complete life. So many people have proved that, from Vance Hines to Arthur Borman to Stacey Morris. You can change your entire life in 1 year. Year goes by like this. You waited 10.
But those 10 years, it was the dark ages for me.
Yeah, sure.
Because I thought people really wanted me to win. No, they don't.
Okay, so I'm telling you, you're going to want to go and see the rest of that. It's phenomenal. Oh, I forgot. I was going to also show you guys just how to get to that on your app. Okay, so we'll close out of this. So when you're going into the app, you're going to, this is mine. Okay, we're on our home page, right? Let me get to my home page. This is my landing page. And as I always say, you can log in on your phone. You can log on an iPad, wherever you log in. This happens to be my big computer right here. Go across the top till you see DDP TV. Click on that. Okay. Now, in this case, I did actually put this one I just showed you. I put this up in my favorites, but it wouldn't be in yours at this moment. So you can scroll down to, it's all in this Motivational Monday, this whole row of them, correct? However, in this case, you could just click on this, put in the word patience. Patience, right? Only one word. And there it comes up. You can see search results for that one word, and it comes up right there. So you can do simple searches when you're looking for certain things that someone promotes. If they promote something in a comment on the post of our group, you can do simple searches within your app, you guys. So anywho, and I'm going to close just with a little update about Mom. You guys are noticing I'm not on our group like I normally am, leaving comments. I come in, but when I'm in, I'm watching quickly. I really don't have the time to leave the different comments. Mom, of course, on November 10th is when everything in her health changed. 2 days ago, hospice brought a hospital bed in here for me, for her, so that I have that and a few other tools that just make it easier for me. I have no way of knowing when the Lord will take her home. Could be any hour, could be any day. I don't know, but I am wanting to be a part of keeping her in our home. She's lived with my husband and I 15 years. And this season, this last section of what's going on, I want to be there for her. So I'm not in, I would apologize, but technically I don't. I'm not apologizing because I know I'm where I need to be, which is helping her. So I try to keep people up to abreast what's going on, but there's just a lot of things. Every day is different. There's new challenges, but she's joyful, she's peaceful, she's appreciating all I'm able to do for her. So love you tons. Have a magnificent Monday, right? Mindset Monday. And then we will talk to you tomorrow, Turbo Tuesday. That's all about fitness, you guys. Love you tons. Always great to spend time with you guys. I miss you. Wish I could be in there a little more, but another time. Love you. Have a dynamite Monday.